Hey friends, I can't pass up the opportunity to make a video of bedhead messed up makeup. So anyways, Captain's Log, August 30th, 2023. I had to think because this is for yesterday. Okay, which was Wednesday, the day before DragonCon. And it was a really good day before DragonCon. I have a feeling that this might be one of the best DragonCons ever. So Carl and I spent the morning, I had some work to do, and we had to pack up. We didn't even leave Alabama until 4 o'clock. And so we didn't get to Atlanta. We had to stop at the store and pick up some supplies, some groceries. And then we got into Atlanta to the Westin, I don't know, maybe around 6 Atlanta time, somewhere around that. And got checked into our hotel. We stayed on the 50th floor. We got a pretty cool view. The room's pretty nice. I'm very happy with that. It's more spacious than I was expecting, which makes me happy. And I've got a nice desk to work at. But yeah, and then Carl, I basically, unpacked and organized the room while Carl drove our car to the Atlanta airport to park it, because it's $8 a night to park there or $55 a night to park here, and it just takes an hour for him to make that trip and get back. So we do that every DragonCon. That's one of the ways we save a little bit of money. And anyways, when he got back, we walked down to the Hilton and went to Trader Vic's, which is in the basement of the Hilton. That's our place. That is the restaurant/bar thing that we always go to, and we go to it with our friends and stuff like that. It's our happy place. We know the bartenders by name. It's the only place on this planet where we know the bartenders by name, and they recognize us. We've actually done shots with them at closing before, and then we had to get a room because we got too messed up from those shots. So we're like, damn it, Malenko and Salam, we were gonna drive home tonight. You messed us up. Anyways, we love them, and we get down there. And 2 of our DragonCon forum buddies were there, Jim and Philip. So we got to catch up with some friends at the bar. That was great. And then we're sitting around. And one of the things I love about DragonCon is everyone is super social. And because most people are kind of dressed up geeky and stuff, people come up and talk to one another real easily and stuff. So Carl and I were both wearing Mario hats. And then I had a cool kimono and space jumper on. And later when I took my hat off, I secretly had a Naruto headband on, and that was fun. But we talked to we talked to several new people. We talked to an Asian girl and a black man that both work in the camera operator industry. And we just talked about DragonCon and fandoms and stuff. And then we get to hear a really interesting story. At some point I asked the guy how he got into being a camera operator for film, and he told me that he started off at embroidery. And I was like, wait, what? Okay, tell me this story. And it was a really long story, basically, of knowing people and connections and being asked to do things and stuff like that. But it was really fun to hear him talk about how he went from basically doing custom embroidery to being a camera operator on film sets. So that was super fun. And then this other guy came up. Oh, what was his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. But he came up and was talking to us, and we had a great time talking to him. He is here with his family, though he was out by himself while his family was in the hotel room. But he has 2 young girls, a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and they're going to be doing family cosplays this weekend. And so he was well, first we were talking about, the whole parent thing and DragonCon and kids and stuff. Because I'm yeah, I've made my mom she had to promise. I mean, I asked her this years ago, but I got her to re-up her promise that if Coral and I have a kid, she has to promise to babysit during DragonCon every year. Because you want a grandkid, I want to go to DragonCon. Because I know what my priorities are, guys. I ain't giving it up. Maybe my feelings will change a little bit, but I'm still coming for at least a day, preferably the whole thing. Anyways, he was telling us how he's going to be cosplaying Elsa, and both of his little girls are going to cosplay Anna. And anyways, he was super fun. Had a great time talking to him. I should have got his name. I got the Instagram of the first 2 people I talked to, and I totally forgot to get his. Maybe I'll run into him, though, because he was super fun. I totally want to be friends with him, because, yeah. That's one of the things I love about DragonCon is, it kind of, filters people down to like the cool people. So like the majority of people you meet here, you're probably gonna like. If you like being here and you like the energy in the crowd, and you feel like you like fit in somewhat, you're probably gonna be friends with majority of the people here, which is cool because there's a lot, and it's great. And then eventually Carl and I, we had a few drinks at Vic's. Man, those drinks were strong. I only had like 2.5. And Salam brought, sometimes they'll bring us like mystery drinks that they're like experimenting with and stuff. And so he brought us this little bit of a drink that like, it tasted like dessert. It tasted like a mudslide, but without chocolate. And I loved it. So I got them to make me another one. It was so good. I really want another one. And I had like a green Mai Tai, and I had a regular Mai Tai, but I ended up giving Carl my regular Mai Tai because I wanted the dessert drink. But we were feeling pretty good. Carl says that they hooked his drinks up like way too strong because he was actually feeling a little sick when we left. So when we left, we basically like did a slow tour through the hotel so I could take pictures of everything. We went up through the Hilton, which has their lobby decorated like Mario this year. I mean, they went all out. It looks great. Took a lot of photos. And it was fun. We happened to be in our Mario hats. I wasn't planning that. It was just a happy coincidence. And then we took the hamster tube to the Marriott, and we walked around the Marriott for a little while, enjoying the view. There was a pretty good crowd there. I didn't see a ton of costumes, but there were some people dressed up, but it was mostly just people like hanging out, having a good time. So that was nice. And then we went to the dome area and we played, like, because there's this one room off the Marriott near the hamster tubes where there's a dome. And if you go stand under the dome, the sound is special. Like it sounds special. I don't know exactly what it is. But so we went over there and we played, and I made like a few videos over there for fun. And then we went to the Hyatt. And in the Hyatt, I spotted Kylo Ren in disguise. If you're familiar, there's a Saturday Night Live skit, I think, that he did where he's like an undercover boss, and so he's dressed up like a janitor. And it's one of my favorite costumes whenever I spot it. So I was super excited that I spotted that one last night, and I got my picture with him, so that was great. And then we walked back to the Westin. I was sad to see that the CVS is not open 24 hours. Or at least it wasn't last night. I'm wondering if it will be during DragonCon, because usually it is. That's like the one place you can go 24 hours to get stuff. So I'm super bummed that is not 24 hours right now. Oh, and the other big thing is we walked by the Sheraton, but it's no longer the Sheraton. It was sold, and now it's like the Cortland Grand or something. Well, we get back to our room, and Carl crashes, and I do a TikTok live on my spiritual channel, and I practice doing some like card readings. I got like spirit animals. I did a couple of oracle pulls and a tarot reading as I'm slowly practicing this. Like, I'm really great at reading for myself, but I haven't really read for other people that much yet, so I'm practicing that. And yeah, that was my night. It was a really great day before DragonCon day, and now it's like almost 1 in the afternoon. We slept all morning because we got to rest up for this weekend. Carl's getting ready. We're gonna go get our badges, and then we've got our DragonCon forums meet and greet today, and an 80s prom this evening. Those are our main hit items for the day. So I am gonna do my best to video vlog DragonCon while here. I'm starting a playlist called DragonCon 2023, and if you're interested, check it out and follow along in our adventures. Peace.